We're talking Scranton football. The head coach Steve Shumbres with us here as we talk about the Knights 2-0, which is always good. Let's talk about getting through HEDAC and camp, and then getting in your first couple of games and finding ways to win.
Yeah, you're always looking forward to that first game, and getting through HEDAC, getting through doubles. It's tough because you just want to get to that first game so much. But the kids really bought in this year. We replaced a lot of kids. We lost 22 seniors, so we had some learning curves we had to get through. But again, like I said, we bought in the off season. We went to some camps. We went up to Syracuse. We saw some really good competition, and then getting through the first 2 weeks. Now we have some real good game experience and tough games, and we're ready to go through the rest of the season.
It all starts with leadership. If you don't have those leaders to kind of say, hey, we lost all these guys, we got to replace the leadership. But talk a little bit about the leadership.
Yeah, having guys like Javon James and Adon Salazar returning up front, they're key to getting the guys in line, knowing where they're going, where the blocks are, what our schemes are. And then Billy Maloney back at quarterback and free safety, basically calling both sides of the ball for us. It's just like having another coach out there on the field. A guy like Craig Pabst, middle linebacker, returning. He lays the lumber, and the kids follow, everything that he does. So, got those guys, and there's a bunch of them. The seniors really stepped up and took on that leadership role that was left behind.
It was fun watching, Shiner and Pabst go at it, and we won two tough, hard-nosed kids. We had some playmakers too in that first week. Talk about guys making those big plays.
Yeah, Eli Ortiz to start the game had a nice catch, really, really tough throw, got in there. He ended up breaking it for a long run. And then Chris Chandler had a pick six. Eli had a pick six in the game. Memphis Shadow ran the ball really well for us. So yeah, we have a lot of guys that can make plays. We have athletes. So it's nice that we could spread the ball around, and different guys stepped up for us.
You not only need offense and defense. We talked to somebody like a coach Mendola. It's like you need the special teams. Talk a little bit about your kicking and your punting, your extra points. Kickoffs and kick returns, little things like that you try to get all that time in, because it could come down to it in a game.
Yeah, Eli's been doing a great job for us. Special teams returning the ball for us. Our special teams have done a nice job overall. Emron and Metbag came out. He was a soccer player. Had to convince him to play, and he's really done a nice job. He's had 4 touchbacks for us. He kicks the ball almost into the end zone. He made a field goal last week against Valley West. So having that leg, getting a 4th down situation, you still could get 3 on the board.
Let's get to your coaching staff. Having guys that have been around football. You get some young, enthusiastic guys. You get some veteran guys. You got to have that right mix.
Oh yeah, Jamie Higgins has been part of the program. He's like our right-hand man. He's been since I think 1999 was his first year. So he's been with the Maricheks and then with me, and it's just nice to have that guy. And then every other guy on our staff is a returning player. Our defense coordinator, Scott Gordon, played for us on the undefeated teams in 2012. The other guys are all, the 2 Watrow brothers, both linemen for us. And then we got a couple of young guys. Keegan Hughes was our kicker last year, and he came back, and he's working with our kicker and our punter. So it's nice to have the young guys with some of our older guys too.
You get that balance. You win the first 2 now. You get a rivalry game in West, and anything can happen. Talk about, hey, you're right back at practice this week, and let's stay focused.
Yeah, it's just 1-0 every week. West, Scranton, it's just a huge rivalry game. We play for a bell. Not many teams get to play for a trophy at this point in the season, and we stress to our team that they're going to give us everything that they have. We have to line up and give everything that we have, and it's just going to be, throw the records out the window and let's just go play the football game.
You end last year, you graduate 22 guys. It's like, okay, you get together with your coaching staff. All right, let's evaluate. What do we need to do, January till August?
We hired a new weight room coach. We knew we had to get stronger in the weight room, especially up front, and we did a great job. I think we exceeded our expectations in the weight room. And then we just started working in the spring and then all through the summer. And we went to Syracuse earlier. We went up there and we played Bergen Catholic and St. Thomas Aquinas and teams that are in the top 25 in the country. And we saw, we competed with them. We were right there, and we said, if we can compete with them, we can compete with anybody.
How about one thing about the Scranton Knights? It always seems like, these kids play together. They might come from different backgrounds and so forth, but you guys always seem to play as a unit. Talk about that togetherness so far.
We stress family. Like, that's your brother next to you. That's your brother on the other side. You're playing for him. If you could look him in the eye at the end of the game and say that I gave you everything I had, that's the mentality we have. And a guy's down, we pick him up. We say we got to spread it. Like one guy makes a play, like Paps makes a play, then the next guy then Chandler makes a play, then Eli makes a play, and it just spreads through the team. And it's just that family mentality that we're gonna have each other's back no matter what.
I know you're happy up until this point in the season, but you'll want more like your kids do. But congratulations on a great start.
Thank you, I appreciate it.